When falsehood is mistaken for truth, even truth becomes false. Where there is being, these lines are not merely poetry, they are a temporal gateway, thrusting us into the heart of Dream of the Red Chamber. This is not just a novel, it is a civilization's requiem, a meticulously woven, breathtakingly tragic dreamscape, where every shimmer of grandeur carries the shadow of inevitable loss. Here lies a universe of opulence and despair, a world built to dazzle and destined to crumble. Pause at the gates of the Jia Mansion, where jade halls gleam, golden carriages shine, and feel the pulse of its prime. Every sight, sound, and texture is a spectacle of wealth, power, and human desire. Carved beams, painted rafters, silk-clad rituals, unceasing banquets, and endless poetry gatherings. On the night of Grand Concubine Yuan's homecoming, this brilliance reaches its zenith. In the crystal glow of lanterns, light dances across the halls. Music drifts like flowing water, and laughter twinkles like scattered stars, a mesmerizing fusion of imperial favor and familial prestige. Yet, amid this shimmering radiance, Yuan Chen's quiet lament, sent away to a place where I could see no one, pierces through the spectacle, revealing the cold truth beneath the splendor. Honor built on family members as political pawns, the gilded palace is nothing but a cage, and from the moment the mansion reaches its peak, the specter of emptiness already looms. To grasp this inevitable unraveling, we must examine the mansion's foundation. Jia's power and wealth rest on three intertwined pillars: the imperial examinations, strategic marriages, and bureaucratic networks, together weaving an inescapable web of fate. The imperial examination system served as a legitimate path for families to ascend into the scholar official class, securing both status and political authority. Jia Zeng epitomizes this pillar, embodying the formal link between family and imperial power. Yet it is through strategic marriages that the true architecture of influence is woven. A lattice of bloodlines and alliances, subtle, intricate, and unyielding. The Jia family, descended from the imperial clan of the Jinling Wang family, intermarried with the Shi, Wang, and Zhu families, each with their own noble lineages. Through these unions, they formed a tightly bound community in which all rise together, all fall together, a living testament to shared glory and collective peril. The elevation of Yuan Chun to the imperial harem crystallizes the apex of this web. Jia Zeng gains prestige, marital ties link directly to the imperial core, and bureaucratic influence swells. Yet this apex is also a gilded cage. Sustaining honor demands relentless expenditure. Zhu family disputes are quelled through influence. The Wang family's reach penetrates even deeper into the court. Remove any one pillar, and the delicate balance shatters. An enduring testament to shared glory and collective ruin. No fortress endures without internal strain, and the Jia mansion begins to fracture from within. Beneath the glittering silk and gilded facade of ceremony, surge the dark undercurrents of human desire, twisted and restrained by the rigid feudal order. In the rigid order, separating legitimate and concubine-born children, Jia Huan and his mother, Zhao Yinyang, endure marginalization, breeding jealousy and venomous resentment. The most shocking manifestation comes when Zhao Yinyang bribes a Taoist sorceress to curse Bao Yu and Wang Zefeng. What may seem absurd or supernatural is, in reality, the deadly peak of familial conflict over inheritance and status. Rivalries between wives and concubines, legitimate and illegitimate children, are not mere personal grievances, they are systemic consequences of feudal hierarchy. These fissures are fatal, internal wounds, undermining the mansion's foundation from within. Once cracks appear, collapse is inevitable. Signs of decline are initially subtle, like drifting threads, but they coalesce into an unstoppable flood. Financial strain sounded the first alarm. Maintaining such a colossal household is an endless abyss. Even the cunning Wang Zifeng must pawn her gold necklaces to keep daily operations afloat, delay salaries to lend money, while keeping the gears of the mansion turning. The servants' lives mirror this decline. From rooms once bustling with dozens of attendants to later scarcity, even during Jiamu's meals. These subtle changes, like reefs exposed as water recedes, warn that the grand ship is slowly sinking. The so-called Golden Age has become an empty bubble, awaiting only the final straw. Yet to reduce this tragedy to financial collapse or family strife alone is to overlook its deeper essence. Kaozuekin portrays a more fundamental devastation, the collapse of culture and spirit. The family, and the civilization it embodies, is trapped in the rigid web of Confucian ethics and the civil service system. Bao Yu's beating by his father transcends familial discipline. It is a clash of values. Jia Zhang represents the Confucian ideal of family honor and official propriety. His fear, tomorrow he might rebel or commit patricide, exposes the old order's impotence against the new vitality of individual desire. Bao Yu's belief that women are flesh made of water, and his disdain for the pursuit of office embody the awakening of individuality and authentic emotion. The punishment symbolizes the last oppressive grip of tradition on living spirit, marking the final collapse of the system's cultural authority. Dream of the Red Chamber presents a double collapse. The first is material, the tangible rise and fall of the mansion, captured perfectly in the refrain, "I saw the high towers rise. I saw the feasts unfold. I saw the towers crumble." The second is spiritual. When the Jia estate is confiscated and reduced to ruins, Bao Yu casts off the chains of the mortal world, leaving his family and their fallen legacy behind. His exit signifies the abandonment not only of the physical mansion but of the entire cultural and ethical framework it embodies. This departure is the spirit's ultimate liberation, a break from the fetters of worldly convention. As the saying goes, every empire collapses twice, first in spirit, then in form. The fate of the Jia family epitomizes this truth. From Yuan Chuan's elevation and the family's imperial entanglement, to internecine struggle, to financial collapse, and finally to cultural and spiritual abandonment. The mansion dies first in spirit, and then inevitably in form. This dream, devouring an entire dynasty, leaves us with more than an elegy. It holds up a mirror to the reality behind all splendor, compelling us to confront the eternal questions of fate, human nature, and existence itself.